Welcome back. Happy Friday. Did you miss us? Friend, how you doing over there, Red? You looking real gingery today. Is that in honor of somebody?
No, it's not. I had to do something to myself. I've been on my deathbed since Sunday, and see, that's what you get for trying to
It
make
is.
fun of
It
me,
is.
because
It
God
is.
don't like no ugly.
It is.
hmm So I've been on my deathbed all week. I've been fighting. I don't know what came of me, but I have been very unwell. Um, so this is the first day I really been up. Well, yesterday I kind of got out a little bit, but yeah, I'm barely making it, friend. What about yourself? You
Well, you
looking like
look
fixing to go
well.
stand
I don't
tall?
know if y'all know, but today is actually National Afro Day. So I had to judge
It's
her up.
very, very cute today.
Yeah.
It's giving her own individual pieces, and she's standing out and curling up and doing her thing today.
Yeah, I put a little extra love and tender care on her and
She
whatnot. So
did.
yeah,
She's
she's
looking
trying to
very nourished.
do a little thing. And this is at the end of the day, mind you, at the end of a rainy day.
The
So the
weather
humid
here is so crazy. Houston got so much rain yesterday. I was so pissed off.
and today.
Today too.
Yes. Humidity is on 1,000. It rained and the temperature dropped. Thank God. Hallelujah. And so, yeah, this is after a long humidity filled day. She's still giving a little. So I'm proud of her. Okay. Yeah. Happy National Afro Day. But, honey, I'm loving Ginger.
Thank
She's,
you. I knew
if you
your
don't,
mama would have cussed me out if I wouldn't have came my hair and had, at least had my hair combed. I ain't even combed my hair all week, friend.
oh
I've
no.
been getting looked at. No, I got some empathy this week. He felt bad for me this
Oh.
week because I really was sick. But any other
Oh.
time, it would have been a what's
Yeah,
going on?
y'all. So that yeah, I wasn't feeling like it last Sunday, and it just we back though. What happened? What happened?
Y'all already get down the line in these comments.
Oh, I haven't even looked.
I'm not even gonna read no
Oh, your
comments
favorite
tonight.
pilgrim. Oh,
Y'all, hey, while y'all calling me a pilgrim, she a pilgrim too.
I am not.
Yes, ma'am. I got a pit. I've been this close with your mama. We've been like this together.
I am. You see this hair? You see how she's standing at attention. I
That
don't
don't
know how.
no. That ain't no folksy her. That's
Yeah,
no, it's
for
not.
Z,
That's not.
for Z.
I'm not gonna be the only pilgrim in the area.
You are, friend. You got it. You can handle it. Rock on.
Okay, I'll take that.
You look so pretty though. So pretty.
Thank you, friend. You too, friend. I ain't gonna be like this tomorrow. I'm gonna call you and show you what I really look like.
Don't scare me. Don't scare me. Y'all come
Okay.
on in the room. Happy Friday. We missed y'all on Sunday. I just wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the mood, Ike, and then it was a whole lot going on. And a lot that we gonna discuss. Cause I still ain't in the mood, really. But I got a few things I want to say about a couple of issues. Okay. Y'all come on in the room. What's up, John Nori? I see you. T9's boxing class, Coach 67 Sports TV. Jason Pennywell, how are you? What's up, Pablo? How you doing? Benaya Wright, hey girl. Bionic Prince, how you doing? Hey, 704 Joe, Andre Styles, I see you up in here. Bullet Gibson, how you doing? Brent Fox, Jason, Shogun, 76, hey Quail, how you doing? D21519, how are you? Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl. Hey, mommy, how are you? Hey, phenomenal Mexican, how are you? Ain't she looking gingerish and whatnot? 619, Collie Factor, how are you? Coach Amber, Andre, y'all come on in the room. Hey, 96 Slugger, Rick Tim. Rick, do you know I still ain't got over to the Trill Burgers yet? But Rick, you ain't tell me I can't get no lettuce tomato, pickles, and onions on my burger. Like a burger ain't a burger if it ain't got no lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, and onions. Like fresh ones. I don't know. I'm still try it and whatnot, but y'all come on in the room. Hey, Devin Bell. Hey, Jay Good. How you doing? Mo 2013. I see you, Jason. How you doing, Bella girl? Tommy Tom. How you doing? Rick, why you in here hating? Your team ain't even win last week, but we did though, and we did in great fashion. Rick, don't come in here and get your feelings smashed on early today. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even do it. What's up, T Holmes? Yeah, what's up, Philly Boo? 91, y'all come on in. Friend, do you have a football team that you cheer for?
Yes, I do.
Who do you cheer for?
The Texans.
Okay. So you and Rick can be y'all could collaborate and whatnot.
You
And
know,
I want y'all to collude and figure out how y'all gonna win this week.
okay.
Week.
Well, you know, I mean, it ain't no difference from your team getting all the way to the end and choking.
It's a lot different.
I know y'all would rather say at least we made it to the end, but I'd rather not make it nowhere than to get all the way to the end and choke year after year after year after year.
So says a loser that has no championships. I get it.
I mean,
I get it.
Y'all ain't had none either. It's okay.
No, we've had some.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Long while. Long while.
It's okay. It's okay.
Long while.
When you've never tasted success that way.
We done tasted enough.
Okay.
We got enough success. You get your Sonic slushy. I bet you take your ass to Sonic and get your slushy, don't you?
I don't actually.
Oh, that's surprising. I'm surprising. Very surprised. It's okay.
Because it's not very often that they get one.
We give the city slushes. That's all good. Dallas can't get their city shit but heartache.
To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl. To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl. To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl.
Yeah, y'all be choking again 2 games before the Super Bowl.
It's all good. We'll reconvene mid-season just to see where y'all at. We'll reconvene mid-season just to see where y'all at.
We might surprise y'all this year, man.
Surprise me.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't go get no slushies. I'm gonna start calling Sonics. If y'all see a lady with a fro, don't serve her no fucking slushy. She don't get no slushy for free.
I don't want no slushy for free on the merit of no Texans. And I don't even dislike the Texans. Y'all the ones that hate the Cowboys, so I don't know why y'all hate them.
My daddy is a Cowboys fan, and you know how I feel about ball people.
Why do y'all hate America's team like this?
That's not no.
It is. That's why you mad. Yes, it is.
No.
It is.
If anybody is America's team, it's the Patriots.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
they would like to be. You would think they should be.
Lord, you Dallas Cowboy fans
but they're not.
So full of yourselves.
Y'all do this. We don't do. We mind our business.
No, you know what
for our team.
Like you acting like a Bud fan.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, friend, you cut me deep.
I knew I was gonna stop that shit because you have to sit up here and call my team suckers in my face, and I can't cut you back. All this extra gloating. My team, we won championships. No, y'all won a few, but y'all ain't won none since.
Somebody.
And your quarterback is a live choker, a literal live choker.
Who is your quarterback? Do we know him?
We change. At least we changing our draws. We change our quarterback like we change our draws daily.
Do we know him?
I might be the quarterback next week. Who knows?
Y'all sure enough gonna lose.
If you can throw a ball real good, meet me at the Texas Stadium on Monday. We are having official tryouts just for the FYI.
Y'all already having trials. One game into the season.
Already. I see the future already. I always do, friend.
Y'all are the biggest haters on earth. Rolo, Rick, Boxy, y'all can just go to grass with all of this cowboy hate that you guys spew. I hope you choke on it. I hope you choke
Wow.
on it.
Wow. It's giving the
Yeah,
little haters some more. See,
yeah.
just like a Cowboy fan. They love throwing shit, but can't get shit back.
Hey, man. Pew, pew. Yeah, y'all ain't getting shit off on me.
It's okay.
Uh-uh.
I'll
To the
take it.
bowl, y'all. To the bowl. To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl.
Y'all, at the
Okay.
end of football season, my friend gonna be coming here pouting because she know fucking well it's gonna be some shit like the Jets and the Chargers, some shit like that. I don't know. I pulled it out my ass, friend. Pulled it out my ass. I don't know. I couldn't think of nothing quick enough. I had to come up with something fast. Fast. That was as fast as I could
I ain't
come up with.
studying y'all. I ain't studying y'all. Boxing, please.
Boxing, please.
Boxing, please. And there has been a lot going on in the boxing world. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room so we can go and talk about it and whatnot. Y'all done got on my head and tried to flatten my afro talking about the doggone Cowboys today. Anyway, there's been a lot going on in this magnificent world of boxing. We ain't gonna hold y'all because there's actually a decent card on right now, top ranked, regular ESPN. There's a championship fight. They got Zen Zayas as the co-main. Joet Gonzalez is trying to get another belt. And so we ain't gonna hold y'all long, but it's some stuff we need to discuss. All right? We ain't see y'all Sunday. And the last time we checked, the last time we had this conversation with y'all, we were under the impression that we were getting a Shakur Stevenson Frank Martin fight. It's what we thought. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we get in that fight is off. What is going on? What had happened? Negotiations broke down. Now, I know, you guys have been listening to all the different stories, all the different scenarios, and everything, all of the news that has been coming out from virtually one top ranked ESPN side of things. I have not heard, correct me if I'm wrong. I have not heard anything from the Frank Martin side. I have not heard anything from the PBC side. I have not heard anything from them. Okay. The only thing that I heard come from the ESPN side of things is that they came to an agreement and then fight was off. Y'all know Frank is a friend to the show. Y'all know I ain't fond of Shakur Stevenson outside of the boxing ring. Okay. So I'm not finna try to sugarcoat none of that for y'all. Y'all know how we get down over here. Shakur is a beast in the ring. He's a bitch outside of it. That's how I feel about it. Fight me if you don't like it. I said it now. What? Anyway, so now Shakur is fighting Edwin De Los Santos. They say it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Edwin is on board. Edwin has got somebody to type his tweet in English, and he has confirmed the fight. Something that we never got from Frank, might I add. But I digress. Friend, I have to get your feelings, your thoughts, plain raw. We've had a couple of days to digest this. We've had a couple of days to hear some things, to talk to some folks. I want you to tell the good people in our chat, our beautiful, wonderful chat, what you feel about this whole scenario.
And guess what? I'm gonna stick beside him. So I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say, who y'all got to say it, because I heard it from the horse's mouth himself. And what I know and what my friend know, we will disclose to you when he want folks to know. Until then, I had to sit back and actually look at this shit actually step outside the realm as a fan and look at this shit. And I understand. I'm not mad about it at all because this is his job. Ain't none of y'all going to work for $13 an hour, and they promised y'all $33 an hour. But somebody like Edwin De Los Santos will. And it's funny to me how the fight was off 2 days, and then Edwin De Los Santos is boom. We got an announcement, a date already, a venue already. And I've been listening to people say, they had a backup plan. When has Shakur ever had a backup plan? Honestly, truly, when has he ever had a backup plan? Because he's been searching for a fight for the last 8 months.
He been searching for who been searching for a fight?
Since before this Chinese dude that he fought. He was looking
Shakur.
for a fight before them.
And who been calling him out all this time?
He ducked the shit out of Devin, and it's funny because like Shakur fans didn't have shit to say about this Devin situation.
Well,
Now they saying, "Oh, well, you should have took the 25%." Y'all wanted him to go to work for $13, and he wanted $33.
Tommy Tom says, thank you, Tommy Tom, for the $5 super chat. He says, Martin ducked the same way Shakur ducked Haney, but I like the Santos versus Shakur fight. I like that fight too. And I like that fight particularly because Edwin De Los Santos has been ferociously calling out Shakur Stevenson for a long, long time. So, I mean, if we want to talk about nobody wanting to fight Shakur Stevenson, that is not true.
He calling him out though just to get beat, friend. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not calling Shakur like the greatest, none of that. Edwin is good. And like it's so crazy how Frank not in this fight. Frank been in the gym, and then motherfuckers is saying shit like it's a better fight between Edwin and Shakur. You Shakur fans are something fucking else, cause y'all know well. Edwin good. Y'all know he ain't fucking with Shakur, not even in the least bit. I know that. But y'all be waiting for a reason to talk about, anything remotely related to Errol Spence Jr. People find a way to shit on it, and they love shitting on Frank. Go ahead, friend.
You are absolutely correct.
I'm just saying,
absolutely correct.
After Frank fought RTM, he ain't shit. He not that good. I mean, they had a plethora. Let me use my big words. A plethora of things to say. And they were all not good things. They were all negative things about him. And it's only because he's remotely tied to Errol Spence Jr. If Frank was a top ranked fighter, it wouldn't have been all that. It was a tough fight. He had a tough fight. Let's see how he looked next time. They get those extra opportunities over there at Top Rank. Let's see how he looked. You see how they did with Edward Berlanga?
And Keyshawn in his last fight.
You know what I'm saying? Edward was losing fights. We were watching him lose fights.
Yeah,
they were letting him win.
They've done that for Shakur before. But hey. I digress. Devin Bell, we see you. Devin talk shit, friend. He say BOXIANA don't know what Shakur tweeting. He done got.
Okay, so listen. The truth hurts these people, okay? Frank and Shakur, I ain't gonna say they was having a back and forth, but there were some tweets exchanged, okay? And Shakur made a statement about showing the DMs of him and Frank talking. And I called him the police. In the hood, we call that a snitch. You know what I'm saying? He want to be that guy, right, friend? He that hood nigga. Since we gotta say it like that, you snitching? You want to tell the business in front of the world? You are the police. So I guess the police sentiments hurt that man's feelings, and he blocked me just like Clarissa. Hey, they say you ain't a good podcast if these athletes ain't blocking you. I must have said something that really, really bothered him for him to block me. And it was the police statement. It had to be.
Friend, now that I think about it, you are a bully.
No.
You're a bully because you done made Shakur block you, Clarissa done blocked you. This is all in the span of 2 weeks. And I ain't gonna say my friend had nothing directly to do with this, but did y'all see Clarissa crying online? Why was she doing that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go there, but when I saw it, I immediately thought of you. I said, now surely, I know doggone well she ain't
Okay.
let these internet folks get to her like this.
You know how many times people that hurt my feelings, friend, where I had to go and take a moment and gather myself? This is the first and only time y'all will ever hear this, okay? Sometimes this internet shit, before I learned that I can't let this shit fuck with me, I had some troubling days, okay? This shit
Indeed.
will fuck with you if you allow it. But you gotta separate yourself from that shit. Like, these people, they're not real. They are real, but they're not real. They're actually designed to fuck with you. Now, me as a friend, I've been giving you good hair tips, telling you your clothes look good. If I'm telling you, hey, I get it, but you doing too much, I'm coming to you as a friend, but I'm not your friend because I can't come to you how I would go to Shadesha or how I would go to Jiffy. I can't go to her how I would go to them.
No, she's sensitive, friend.
So, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put your big girl drawers on. People be trying to help you out. Like, you don't want to be the person that the people was talking to. I was really trying to help the girl out for real. Like, stop putting yourself in the sentiments with these men. You be on your own. You her. You're not him. Now, if you want to be him, I'm sure you'll fit right in. But in the meantime, in between time, you her and you need to be her. I was just trying to help, friend, and should call the police. I if I see a nigga happy to tell the business, that go for any of these men out here. If you be happy to tell what you and another man talked about, I think that's weird.
To everybody who has
To
nothing to do,
everybody, secretly recording people and then going to post it on the internet, you're the police. You're basically wearing a wire and you're just waiting for somebody to slip up and say, this is not entrapment. Like, you weird, man, sir, young man. And I had high hopes in him. But when he said them, I'm going to show them DMs, get a grip, homeboy. Because no, I know you lying. Go ahead, friend. I see how you looking.
no, I'm just saying, hey, speaking the truth. Speaking the truth. Y'all come on in. I see y'all coming on in. What's up, BF? I see you, boxing husband. How you doing? Jai Champ Woke. I see y'all coming on in. Specs. How you doing? Drink. I see you, Dodge J. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We have a super chat. Another one. Lawrence RBE. How you doing? He said, salute, ladies. I have to say this. Bud won, cool. But I feel like from an energy perspective, boxing would have been better off if EJ won. Is Derek James overextending himself? I know what you're saying, and we going there tonight. We gonna go right on off in right on over off in there. Coach Amber was going down, sis. She says, tell Clarissa to fight a soccer mom. Phenomenal Mexican. Hey, he says, ain't no Shakur. He's Takashi. Hey, Nakia, make them freeze. Anthony, she says, hey, ladies in Puerto Rico watching y'all still doing the Be They Turn Up. It's my birthday, Virgo season. Well, hey now.
Happy birthday again, Nakia.
Yes, honey. All off in Puerto Rico having a funky good time. Don't you go over there and get to choking on them Puerto Rican cigars and whatnot, Nakia. I saw you, She be puffing, big puffing. And whatnot. What happened, friend? Somebody getting beat up.
Xander, a cold bitch. That's all I can say, friend.
Oh, golly. My TV must be behind you. Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
coming up. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. That looked like another stiff jab I remember seeing that hurt my heart. Anyway, we about to talk about it. Okay. Hey, K Molly, I see you done slid up in here. So they calling Frank a duck. He blatantly duck. Um, um, without any anything from his side, from his point of view, from his camp. Nothing. And I think I ain't speaking for nobody else, I'm just speaking for me. For me, in the way boxing, the turnaround, the news cycle turnaround of boxing, to go this long without saying anything, none of your representatives have said anything. You have not said anything to the public, is what I'm saying. I don't like that. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I don't like that. Now I'm big on staying mute. I'm big on letting people just get off what they get off and not entertaining bullshit and whatnot. However, in a situation like this, and maybe it's because it's Shakur and Shakur has a track record that they feel like they don't even have to entertain all the foolishness that his side of things are putting out. I just would not have. I mean, he said a few little things, but it was just for me. I think I would have addressed it. I would have made one statement, and that's it. And I would have covered the bases, let everybody know what it is. I think at this point, as boxing fans, especially us, the chat, we watch boxing, and so at this point we can acknowledge that boxing is a dirty game. It's not just what happens in the ring, it's what happens at the negotiating table, and people are trying to move their careers forward the best way they know how and make the most money they can while doing it. And so we as fans love to say somebody scared, somebody duck, somebody quack, quack. It's cute, it's funny. We get a kick out of saying that shit. Cool. We fans, whatever. But these boxers, that's their job. That's what they do. And they kind of take that shit personally. I would too. I don't really use the duck term very often. I don't like that. And I don't like it coming from people who not even 3 months ago were in a very similar situation. And what I've been hearing a lot of people who cap for Shakur, they say, well, yeah, Frank Martin was talking. If he hadn't said what he said, he was all in Shakur business, talking about he should have accepted the 25%. Let me just tell y'all something. When these boxers go to events and people put microphones in their mouths and they ask them questions, they're going to speak on it. Okay? He said he would have taken the deal that Shakur was offered. We're not finna sit here and act like Shakur offered him the same deal that was offered him. We're not finna even sit here and act like Shakur is Devin Haney, because that's where a lot of y'all got it way fucked up.
That 25% and 4 belts.
That's where they got it real fucked up. You motherfuckers want so bad to say that Shakur is a better boxer than Devin. You can say that all day long. We'll never know until they get in the ring. But don't fix your mouth, and I need you to fix your mind. He is not the businessman. He is not the business person. Devin Haney Promotions and what Shakur got going on are two completely and totally different things. He ain't offering nothing remotely close to what was being offered to him. Y'all really think Shakur is Devin? He is not. In no way, form, or fashion.
And you know what, friend? I asked the question because I needed to know the answer. And like, I'm not being funny when I ask, okay? Frank would have got the offered the less amount of money, right? Hypothetically, let's just say money was the issue, right? What does he get in beating Shakur Stevenson?
He doesn't get a belt. He obviously ain't getting no money.
I think they were fighting for a vacant belt, friend.
Okay, a vacant belt. One vacant belt. The one that Devin is in recess about. That one vacant belt.
But I'm
And that's
saying, like,
cool.
what do you get out of beating Shakur Stevenson by making the lesser money and beating
That
Shakur Stevenson?
that's my thing. And then this is what really had me cackling. Because y'all have gone and run with this. When Shakur tweeted to the world, yeah, I explained to the nigga in the DMs what the money. I don't need you explaining my money situation to me, fool. You explaining it. You boy, get off my fucking phone. Get up. Get goodbye. 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 Let me read these super chats because I need to hear from you, friend. Phenomenal Mexican says, by the way, it's Mexican Independence Day. Araceli, it is your day. She looking real Araceli-ish today. Okay. I understand. I felt like you was channeling Big Dog Willie TWT. Big Dog. Now, y'all, before I even read this, thank you for the $2. But I already know I'm finna probably cuss him out. So let me just read this. Salute to the Haney Code and the Shakur haters. Okay, that ain't too bad, Big Dog. I ain't gonna completely assault you.
Okay, so I see y'all in the comments saying that Frank ducked, right? So I typically ask questions on this show, and y'all can just drop your little answers right in the comments, right? So we are your job, right? And you got hired. We offered to pay you $17 an hour, right? And you agreed to that because you was like, yeah, okay, no, I'm all right with 17. So I was like, okay, well, how about we give you $18 an hour, right? And you agreed to $18 an hour. But
Okay.
when you get ready to start and you get your first check, that first check say $13 an hour. How many of y'all gonna work or want to work at that job knowing you got hired making $18 an hour? But when you got your first check, it was $13 an hour. How many of y'all gonna go to work?
You know, and that's the other thing. These people y'all don't know how much money I make. That ain't y'all business. Okay, that ain't none of your business. Okay, so I don't be wanting to be in the boxing business when they talking about their money, what they worth, this, that, and the third. They put us there. They put us there. Okay, Frank ain't said nothing to nobody, but all he said was, "I ain't ducking shit." Okay,
Frank ain't said shit. And I see y'all saying that the fight was agreed upon. Y'all ain't seen Frank came out and say shit. And y'all follow Frank. Y'all know when Frank got a fight announcement, the first thing he do is announce that bitch on his social media. What fight between Shakur has Frank even acknowledged, you guys? Let's be for real.
he has.
And then there's so many mixed things coming out about this shit. I heard Frank wasn't even present while they were doing all this bullshit about that fight.
It's a lot. It's a lot of questions, which leads me to my next topic. Why is it so quiet over there? Okay. Errol's fight was on the 29th. Was it the 29th? July 29th? September 15th today. Okay. We're a little bit over a month and a half past that fight. We haven't heard anything from Errol Spence Jr. We've seen sightings of him here and there, but we haven't heard anything. He's been very quiet on social media. Even when this fight was so-called announced, Man Down Promotions didn't say, tweet, speak, breath, anything about this. I found that a little bit odd. But then I said, well, some shit happened with Errol, so he may be just keeping a low profile. So now, in the midst of all of this, we're a month and a half removed from his fight. We are a week removed from the breakdown of the Frank Martin Shakur Stevenson's fight. We 2 weeks away from the Jermell Charlo fight. We are hearing all kinds of rumblings. Derrick James rumblings. It's a lot going on. Well, I don't want to say it's a lot going on. We don't know what's going on. But it's a lot of rumblings. I feel like somebody needs to say something. I mean, it ain't my place to say nothing because I don't. But I feel like some just ain't right. And I don't know what it is. I'm going to read these super chats and different. I'm going to let you, because I know you have feelings about this. Tommy Tom came back. He says, okay, where does Frank go from here? Tank's team said they don't want to fight. So who's Martin going to fight next? We don't know. We got to wait and see. Coach Amber says Dev to Shakur equals BS minus Shakur. Wait a minute. To Frank equals Duck. Okay. Dev to Shakur equals BS minus Shakur to Frank equals Duck. And then Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis, for the $10 super chat. We appreciate it. He came back and he says, ain't nothing agreed to till we both sign the contract. Okay.
And Xander is beating the fuck out of this man, friend.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's beating him so bad. Xander got his blood on him.
He bleeding all over the place. Lord have mercy. He's still fighting though.
He's still fighting, but he is a blood mess.
Okay, y'all. So listen, friend, how you feel about all this silence?
I don't like it one bit. Everything is getting real weird around here. Then I seen something today where Bud's talking about he only want to rematch Errol at 147. I thought we said that the next fight was at 154. And then Errol still ain't. Where is the people? Errol, where are you? I know where Frank is. Where's the rest of y'all?
Well, I know where Derrick James is.
What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
Because typically I know y'all don't clear. Ooh, friend. No,
yeah, they probably gonna call this fight because that cut on their nose is gushing like a waterfall.
And every time he touch it, it just blow out some more. Goodness grief.
Yeah, no, ain't no coming back from that. I don't even want to call this.
Oh no, they finna let him go.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to watch that no more. It's very strange and weird because normally I know they don't clear up rumors, but somebody will say something. Errol got something funny to say. He's kind of coy on his Twitter. Like, it'd be so he ain't said shit. Nobody has said anything. Maybe nobody's saying anything right now because the attention is on Jermell. Let's hope that's the case.
Okay.
Let's not air all this drama can stay under wraps until after the 30th. After the 30th, I think we're gonna start hearing and seeing some shit. Cause the milk in the refrigerator is bad. And why the fuck don't Bud want to fight at 154 now? It's very strange to me. Y'all got this win, and it was a very good, confident win. So why wouldn't your guy want to go back in and fight him at 154 pounds like he said he was gonna do? I don't know. The milk in the fridge is bad, friend. It got clumps in it now. I'm unsure of what's happening with the milk in the refrigerator, but it's not good. I think it got a little stink on it.
I think it's very interesting, actually. Um, I remember what he said after the fight. He was very open and honest about him having a hard time making 147 as well. And he said he had no problem giving him the rematch at 154. Now, that was after the fight. You can only take a man at his word. Okay? That's what he said. So if he's switching it up now, he has every right to do so. But I can't say I'm surprised. You
So
know,
you stay on your word. You can't say, because
I,
I'm sure y'all said this is what we said. We have all been saying we getting to get back at 154. Has that not been a thing, friend?
there has been a thing,
Okay.
but he can do what he wants to do because he won the first fight. He's the winner. He's the winner. But I remember the winner saying, I remember all the kind words that he spoke after the fight. I remember him saying he had a hard time making 47 and, he don't have no problem having a rematch at 54. I remember him saying that. Now, if he changed his mind, he reserves the right to do so. I'm just saying, I'm not surprised because I was shocked when he was being the gracious winner. That shocked me. This doesn't. This feels more like the authentic Terrence Crawford. To go back on your word. Okay. But I'm not shocked. He's never had this kind of A-side flexing power ever. Never. So it is what it is. It's just funny that he won't fight Errol at 54, but he'll jump up to 68 to fight Canelo. Now that makes no sense. If somebody can explain that to me, I don't know. I don't know. Stravinsky Motley, how are you? He says, so now the chat believes liars such as Bud and Shakur, but won't believe motherfuckers who are consistent like EJ and Frank. A lot of y'all in the chat weird and was raised weird as fuck. Salute, Queens. Bud's nervous. Yeah, Stravinsky. You could tell a lot by folks, thought process. You could tell a lot about how folks were raised and their thought process with small microcosm situations like this. They thinking it tells you a lot. I just say that. Okay, I just say that. Know that everybody ain't on the same thing, which is cool, but you have to know who you're dealing with. And like I said, after the fight, yeah, stop that. After I said after the fight, um, Errol's ego probably got the best of him in staying at 47 this long. If that's the game that Budrick wants to play, let him go play it and see who he fights next and see what kind of purse he ends up with next.
Okay, so I see you Budrick fans in the comments. Okay, I'm pretty sure the thing was the get back at 154, right? So, like, why is it now all of a sudden he can only fight him at 147? It's kind of strange to me. You only want to fight somebody that you know you could beat him at that weight. You want to go up and fight Canelo at 168 pounds. Go up to 154 and see how you do up there. Cause it's funny as fuck. Now this fight can only happen at 147, and we said 154 because that's where the rematch. Sure, I'll give him a rematch at 154. That's not a problem. Now it's an issue. I'm very much confused. Now, don't take the rematch if you don't want. You ain't got to give him a rematch. Go ahead and go up and fight Canelo. That's fine. But
But
funny.
this is the other thing. Canelo not finna fight you. Canelo is not finna fight him. Canelo already said he don't want to fight him. When he fight him and win, what they gonna say? What they gonna say? He was too small. Canelo's not finna fight him.
No, Canelo will fight him. Canelo versus Terrence Crawford, Canelo versus Errol Spence Jr. Either one of them gonna make a shitload of money with Canelo. That's a fight one of people want to see, just like they going to see Mel and Canelo. Go ahead. Go ahead.
A lot of folks are getting ahead of themselves because we don't know what the outcome of this Canelo Charlo fight is going to be. But even if, let's just pretend, even if Canelo beats Charlo, he's already lined up to fight the other Charlo. And then after that, he going to have to see somebody that really fights at 168 pounds. I be goddamn if he moves up Terrence Crawford from 147 pounds. He'll have to drop them belts or do something, is all I'm saying. It might happen, but it's not going to happen at 168 pounds for all them belts. Not when all them people been up there waiting on them belts from Canelo.
I just want to know why the rematch can be at 154. Now, all of a sudden, y'all going to have to explain to me, Bud fans. And y'all going to have to make me understand why.
Because he's the man.
I don't know. I don't want to hear that. Because all y'all got is y'all word at this point. And your word was, sure, we can do the rematch at 154. Just tell these people you don't want to fight Errol again. I'd rather you say that, and I respect that shit more than I would saying I'm only going to fight at him at 147 pounds. Because to me, it looked like you can't do it at 154. Show me. You had to show me at 147. That's not changing. He going to have to show me at 154 too. Because I'm going to be real funny when they get up to Canelo at 168, which is crazy. And you've been fighting at 147 pounds for the last 3 years.
Well, my question to Bud fans also is, your man's told y'all he had a hard time making 147 pounds. So I'm reading in the comments talking about Bud not dropping them belts. Well, if he fight at 155, yes, he is. He is. Yeah, he is.
The milk in the fridge is bad. Because Errol stood on his word. He said he was going to clean up his side and then he was going to fight Bud. He did that. He lost, but he did what he said. They both agreed that, yeah, we could do the rematch at 154.
I'm hoping all of this is just a lot of chatter to get buzz for the rematch for when it does happen. I'm hoping that's what it is, because they gotta make some buzz for the rematch, because everybody, so many people are saying there's no need for the rematch and blah da 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 da. So maybe they're doing all of this, building up something for the rematch to actually happen, and for Bud to say, "Fuck y'all." Fuck Spence. I whooped his ass at 47. I could whoop his ass at 54. And then they do it at 54. Maybe that's what all of this is. Maybe they're just creating buzz.
Well, ain't no buzz because Errol ain't saying shit. And I need him to say something.
That's my thing. I'm going back there. Why is the camp so quiet? You ain't never been this quiet before in your life. And I know you quiet. I know.
They wouldn't even quiet at the accident.
Somebody needs to say something. I mean, some type of formal written statement, something. Because we out here like,
we out here.
We here.
And
but damn.
We steady taking these motherfucking licks. And ain't nobody saying that you ain't even helping the fucking fans. Like, we here because of you. Help me, help you.
Help me, help you. That's all
I can't help y'all asses.
Stravinsky came back. He says, Bud is still ranting like he's the B-side. You won the fight, but your behavior is strange. Like you're not getting enough attention. You're not as big of a star as you thought, huh? Let EJ get back at 154. No, that's too much like Rice Stravinsky. And that is
Drink.
much too much
He
like
gonna
that.
have to make it at 154 drink, or I'm gonna be looking at y'all. You
That
know
don't care.
I like to make up a whole lot of things. And one thing I said I was never gonna do, I wasn't gonna take the Wilder route. But I promise you, Bud don't make that rematch at 154. I'm going the Wilder route. And it's gonna be some real life. Y'all gonna be like, this Boxiana is insane. You motherfucking Skippy. The dope. It was there. I don't want to get to guessing. Y'all don't make that fucking rematch at 154. I'm looking at y'all sideways. Yeah,
OG,
PPLC, we seen the fight. And what we telling you is, because it seems like you a Bud fan too, if the fight don't get made at 154, I'm asking questions. And y'all ain't gonna like my questions. Now I'm gonna be back a Bud hater. Go ahead, friend.
OG Ill Gil says, hey, ladies. Hey, Gil. He says, this boxing shit is getting really weird. Gil, it is. It is, and it's kind of taking the wind out my sails a little bit. And I love boxing, but I don't know. Stavisky came back. He says that snack pack won't help at 55.
Cause I hate to ask what kind of snacks y'all been eating out of Bo Mac belly button. Just cause he gone don't mean he ain't getting to work too. Hey, they all gonna get it. The milk is bad in the refrigerator. Let that fight not get made at 154. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what y'all said. He the A side, he get to choose. And what he told the people was we was making the rematch at 154. So what I expect to see is a rematch at 154. Or y'all been eating snacks out of Bo Mac belly button. Final answer.
Coach Amber says jealousy of the way other people still love you. They expected us to abandon our guy like they would have done Bud if he had lost. Coach Amber, you said a word. Honey, you said a whole word. You know, people, that's why they over here. That's why they really over here. Because they wanted to see us hurt and they thought they were going to see us jump ship. But since they didn't see that, they come on back over here every day to take every week.
Because you know what? It's a whole lot of Spence fans that I don't even fuck with no more because they some damn coke riding, dick hanging ass niggas. Cause I promise you before the fight, they were Spence fans. But I promise you, since July 30th forward, they have been on the Bud train. Anything that's gonna get them views over there to their channel. Everybody love Bud now. We ain't no switching up over here. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. We
Ain't
here.
none. Gonna be here.
And
And
I
the
think
thing about
they're weird.
the thing about it over here is you can prove me wrong. And I'ma say that too. But I'ma still like who the fuck I like. Still gonna like them. Win, lose, or draw.
And ain't nothing gonna change that.
Sorry. Todd French 600, he says EJ is quiet because he has to sweet talk Bud's scary ass into a 154-pound fight now. Now I understand why the PBC said leave Bud alone. LOL. Bud is a weirdo. And is. A little bit is. Yeah, he is a little bit. Coach Amber also says he went from fish fry to fish and chips. Yeah, it's just interesting. Phenomenal Mexican, what's up? He says thuggish, ruggish Bud has a chip on his shoulder. Isn't that something? Like
John
behaving
Nori,
like a champion.
John Nori, let me ask you a question. Victor Conte thinks EJ is juicing. Ain't he the snack man?
And is.
He know juice when he see one, don't he? Ain't that funny? I wonder if he got that same opinion about Bud since he be walking around in them snack shirts. Let's not do that. I've been waiting for the opportunity. People be like, you know what? They waiting for me to go down that rabbit hole. I'm telling you. I'm finna give folks what they asking for, friend.
PPLC, he asked a question, a good question. He says, what adjustments can EJ make in a couple of months? The weight don't matter. I actually have to disagree with you a little bit on that. And I'm just straight talking boxing, actually, PPLCC, LLC. That weight, for me, this is how I saw the fight. And I know a lot of people may disagree, but after I watched the fight a few times, because it took me a minute to rewatch the fight, I ain't gonna lie. But for me, that weight cut prevented a multitude of things. And one of the biggest things for me, which a lot of people they just don't acknowledge, is punch resistance. Punch resistance is huge when you're a boxer. And if you don't have any, it's going to be very difficult for you to win a fight. Your punch resistance is gone when you're weight drained and you're not completely there. That can be rectified. That if you feel stronger, you feel better at 154, your punch resistance is going to be better. You're not going to be weak. You're going to be stronger. So I feel like the punch resistance aspect of the fight is one that people really aren't talking about a lot. That's been a big thing for EJ for a lot of his fight. He's walked through a lot of shit. And I know that power jab was great. But that punch resistance being gone plus that power jab is why we got the result that we got. I'm sorry. You cannot make me believe that if his punch resistance was the same, that the fight would have been what we saw. It just would not have. That's just me. That's how I feel about it. Could be wrong.
John Nori, I just want to know, why on earth are you looking at another man's nipples? And I think that every time y'all say something about Errol Spence Jr.'s nipples, it makes me wonder what y'all do in y'all private life. Because as a grown straight man, like, how do you know that a man's nipples are enlarged if you're not looking? Or your eyes automatically drawn down to his chest? I need an explanation of why y'all keep bringing that man's nipples to the forefront. I'm very much confused that as grown straight men, how is that something that you notice on a man? I think that's kind of strange, like to be like, damn, he got some fat ass titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do your mind be telling y'all when y'all look at his man chest? Like, why? I think it's y'all some freaking ass niggas. Like, oh, really? Y'all weird. I don't know, understand why. And it's not just you, John Nori. Like, I see people all the time whip this picture out and like they have a large. I mean, when I tell you they done blew them bitches up so big, friend, like they were humongous. Like, y'all really need to learn like medical terminology. And a lot of time, like, men have extra breasty tissues, like they grow like women titties. That's why when y'all gain weight, y'all get titties. Don't stop, don't leave, friend, come back. That's why when y'all gain weight, y'all get titties first. But that's neither here nor there. And I want y'all to get in here and lie and say that y'all ain't noticed that now that you're in your 30s, you got boobs. 40s. I know y'all in y'all 50s got some titties. So don't get in here and act new to the titty gang. I don't know. I just think it's strange that y'all are doing that, but it's okay. I'm a nerd. I like to learn stuff, friend. I watch all kind of weird and crazy things. So I'm strange at y'all with that conversation. Can we go on now? The nipple conversation all make me feel weird. Okay.
Moving right along. Ravens Nation, thank you so much. Salute, ladies. Thank you, Ravens Nation. Salute. Whew. Stravinsky came back. He says, Bud don't got no fans. That fight was full of EJ fans. And if he really had fans, why this fight of the decade only do 650K? I'm willing to bet 600K was EJ fans because that crowd at the fight was pro EJ. And I must say, Starvinsky, I was there at the fight. It was very much pro EJ, although there were a lot of um Bud fans there. It was a pro EJ crowd, so much so that when he got knocked down in that second round, it got eerily quiet. Okay. Now, if it had been a pro or a evenly mixed fight, the crowd would have been roaring for Terrence Crawford. It got quiet because EJ fans were quiet. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of torn. I would love to see rematch at 154, but I'm eager to see what kind of numbers Bud the Great would do without EJ, without Canelo. I would love to see what kind of numbers Bud would do with maybe Charlo, because they have a very good fight brewing if Charlo wins. I would love to see what those numbers do. I think that's an interesting fight. We shall see. Todd French came back and he says, don't give Bud a statue. Give him goods, Clubber Lang. Y'all are so funny. And Coach Amber came back. She said, so Avanesian is more durable than EJ? Okay. Avanesian, what's his name? Cal, say his name, friend, Calvalascopus. Yeah.
Calvalascopus.
Yeah, that's all I be trying to say. Like, when we really stop just saying, oh, my guy's better than your guy, and da-da-da-da-da. Y'all think EJ, that EJ, that EJ, that, I'm not going to go there. I'm just not. That's the EJ that y'all have always seen. Because I know a lot of people say, he was the same EJ. He looked just like that, so-and-so, so-and-so. The lies. Anyway, PPLC, I appreciate your kind words. And it's cool that we can agree to disagree. But I really do want to see the fight at 154. I would love to see it at 154. I would love for Bud to keep his word and do what he said he was going to do. I would love for him to continue to be as gracious as he pretended he was after he won the fight. If all those things are true, if he felt like, this fight wouldn't have happened without Errol Spence Jr., hopefully, since Errol bended so much, since he compromised so much to make the first fight happen, he could find it in his manhood and stand on his word like he said he would. Maybe. We shall see. Friend, is there anything else you want to talk about? This main event is about to come on.
Friend, I think we covered everything. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. 200K by tomorrow. That's still the goal, still the plan. We will be back on Sunday. I think, is there some fights on Saturday, friend?
I don't know. Let me check and see if there's anything on tomorrow. Tomorrow, William Zepeda, Victor Morales on the zone. So yeah, not really. But next week, guess who's back?
Who's back, friend?
Big Bang Zhang and Joe Joyce.
You know what? I really didn't want to see that again, but I hope Joe Joyce looks differently this time, because if not, it's going to be the same result with them slow ass punches he was throwing. Slow Joe, ain't that what you was calling him?
No, I didn't call him that.
Oh.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we were calling him Slow Joe.
I may have called him Slow Joe maybe once.
And Shilly Zhang, ain't that what you was calling him? Shilly
Big
Zhang?
Bang Zhang.
I'm just saying, like, what is he going to do differently to him?
I don't know. Maybe his slow stick can do something different. I don't
No,
know.
he's gonna have to put the balls on that big ass man. Like, nah, you can't go in there and do what she was doing the last time with him.
Guess who's on the undercard of that fight? The other Anthony from the UK.
Oh Lord, Tunde's boy. You know what? People still don't let me live that down. They still talk about that shit. Like, you the girl that was arguing with Tunde. No, no, I'm not. That was my
Yeah,
sister.
yeah, nah. Hey
That
y'all,
was
if y'all don't know about that, ooh, go back in the archives. Yeah, that was good stuff.
no. Don't go back then. Cause I catch myself often going back and looking at some shows before we got here. We were on a show called The Fight Party. And don't go back and look at none of those shows from way back when, because I didn't love myself very much then. So stay here, right here. Don't go back. I don't know what the fuck my friend. I had a friend and a man. They both let me go out looking crazy the way I was looking. It was insane. And then she was up there, your friend, you look cute. No, the fuck I didn't. Now that I go back and watch it, I did not. But yeah, I'm sorry we got really off topic. But thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate you, and we probably will see y'all Sunday. Football is coming back on, so we might need to change our schedule up a little bit. Get in between some times of some games instead of
Maybe a
get.
6:30 show.
Maybe I'm good with a 6:30 show.
Okay, we'll try to do that. We
I'm
will
good
we'll
with
try
that.
to do that. We'll try to do that. Yeah, we'll try to do that.
Hey,
Anyway,
don't get your ass blocked out of here. That's
who
all. Hey, you stay in your hush. Delete
who?
that, Jason.
Oh, I
Them
didn't.
last was something else, man. Y'all can't believe y'all let me get on national television like that.
Friend, you was doing your thing, girl.
I had no idea. I mean, I got the biggest ones I could fucking find was like them is it. Put them on. Put them on. Those are the ones. No.
7-8 ain't shit. He used to come through and be like, "Hey, eyelashes, I like them eyelashes, girl."
Down to the fact where your family called me lashes. Do you know how cold blooded that is? Like, hello? Them bitches was big. I left them hoes at VJ house one day. He was like, I thought them was fuck spider. I didn't know what that was that fell under that bed. Really weird. I can't believe y'all let me go out there like that. Y'all was supposed to be my friends and family day. No.
Friend, we love you.
No, y'all didn't
Any
love
kind of
me.
way you show up, we gonna love it. We are. Don't read them comments because I don't know what they talking about. Y'all better not be in the comments talking about my friend. Anyway, we'll see
I
y'all.
We'll see you Sunday.
We'll see y'all Sunday. It's been kind of dry. It's been a lot being talked about, but no really good fights. And y'all, just one more thing before we get out of here. Why it don't feel like this fight is being talked about and there's no like really good build up? I watched the All Access and it gave me the same amount of energy as those press conferences did. Charlo and Canelo, they better put on a hell of a show because the build up been trash.
It's not been good. And both of these are my guys. I was expecting some Mel grew up too much. Now, like we would have liked this better if Mel was still being MAGA Mel. He's actually being Jermel Charlo now,
The grown up.
the grown up, and it's reflecting in everything that he's do. Like when that camera was following him around, and like he's just a dad that goes to the gym and take care of his family now. Like there is no cocaine Charlo, and it's crazy that we have moved on from that era. It had became a thing, but it's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Coach Amber came back. She says Bud went on IG and said this ain't gonna sell. Fans dumb enough to not realize he's shitting on them. AKA, I don't believe in y'all fans. jackasses. They ain't gonna listen. It's like talking to a brick wall, Coach Amber. It is really like talking to a brick wall. Bud don't like his fans. They love him on YouTube, but they ain't really finna pay for them fights. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Phenomenal Mexican said the nipple watcher's doing a lot of defending. Man, say, look, we finna get out of here.
We can't leave.
What happened?
We got one more thing we gotta discuss. What? Adrian Broner. We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick and exit on the you know when to go. Go ahead, friend.
If you are new here, let me just enlighten you. I am not. I repeat, I am not. And haven't been for quite some time a fan of Adrian Broner. I have tried to extend grace because it's obvious that he's going through some stuff. But I have been off the bus for quite a long time, and the antics and the dumb shit just keeps piling on and piling on and piling on. Why would you take your fat belly, no shirt wearing ass off in that damn McDonald's and cut up like that? Looking like you stink.
Did. Friend, he done had them same drawers on for 2 whole days. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. He either needs to go to jail or rehab. Those are the only 2 things that accepted. Because at this point, it's giving I'm doing too much for attention. This is a cry for help. That's what it's giving me. You are crying for help. And I'm going to have them people do a welfare check. You know, I'm good for sending welfare checks to people. I think it's time for him to get a welfare check, honestly, truly. Because why on earth would you get your ass in them people's establishment and act like that? Now, if one of them goddamn workers would have threw a toaster at your ass, then what? Let me guess, you was going to sue McDonald's because you needed the money, huh?
No, he was going to go back in there and throw them hands. He was going to find his hands on them McDonald's workers.
No, not that you can't get your ass in there and throw no fucking punches in the ring. He got pins in the trunk. Right, friend, he in there getting his ass beat to beat
Man,
on.
say they throwing them things.
I looked up a while ago. I say, oh shit.
Man, listen, Tevis, you not finna get on here and tell a $10 lie. AB is an excellent role model. I'm so sick of him. I'm sick. That's all I got, John Newry. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, AB. That's it. That's all I have. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. Anything else. No, that's not a deflection. Y'all stay off that man nipples. And if you really want to assess somebody's nipples, go all the way back. They've been looking like that. They've been looking like that.
Why are y'all as grown men
still on the nipples? Because they mad because we offended because they talking about nipples. Hey, man, get y'all's ass the hell on. Go find something to do on a Friday night. Sitting up in here talking about this man nipples.
It's football. Shout out to my Dickinson Gators. My boys, they on the winning streak. I know we finna tap out of here. So shout out to my boy. He had a fantabulous game. He getting real good on these fumbles and causing fumbles and recovery. So my NIL deal is coming for all the drama he put me through. So I'm working on negotiating his deal right now, friend. But yeah, we'll see y'all back on Sunday.
Come on, nephew, do it to it. Yes, we'll see y'all back on Sunday. Hopefully some news will be popped off. Can't wait to see 2 weeks. The build up to the fight has been quite dull but hopefully we'll get a banger in the ring on the 30th. Anyway, we're about to get into this banger of the main event on the Top Rank card on ESPN. If you're not watching, I would suggest you tune in. And we shall see you guys on Sunday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the temperature drop. If your temperature is dropping where you are, enjoy it. The fall is approaching, and that means your girls got birthdays coming up. Okay. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Mind your tone and delivery. And let me just tell y'all, love on your people. And let your people know that you love them. Okay? I ain't dropped that on y'all in a while. Love on your people. Okay? Let your folks know that you love them. Okay? Don't just be thinking it in your head. Go and let them know. Go and say it out loud and whatnot. And as my friends say, 300K by tomorrow. And we'll see y'all on Sunday.